Guess what? What?
It is I, Reaper X!
In the end, it was a mortal heart that saved 2 worlds from ruin and cast down the prime evil forever. A new day breaks for both angels and men.
Hey guys, what is happening? My name is Reaper X. Welcome to Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls. This is Act 5. We are rocking and rolling here with some of the new content. I'm here with my good buddies, Tofu and Goatbane. They're both Crusaders. Crusader is a new class that has been added. There's been some other really cool features that have been added as well. Loot 2.0, which is actually before the Reaper of Souls content patch. They've fixed some of the loot. Apparently legendary drops are a lot better now as well. You're going to get more legendaries, and some of the legendaries are actually useful. But yeah, we are rocking and rolling. We're going to be kind of blazing through this content. So far, it's been a lot of fun, actually. I'm enjoying my gaming experience here. I do have my 2 bodyguard Crusaders, Tofu and Goat, so I do feel highly protected here. Is the Paragon a new addition, or was that in there from the beginning?
I think that came in, well, the Paragon system came in before Loot 2.0, but they revamped it during Loot 2.0 to where it's more of like a tree that you dump points into.
Yeah.
If you hit P, you can bring it up right now, and you can see there's 4 different tabs. And you can spend points on whatever suits your playstyle more.
And how do you get those points? Do you have to? You have to hit 70, right? Is that the?
Yeah, once you hit 70, all experiences then goes into your Paragon experience pool, and that's shared across your account. So if you're a Paragon level 10 on one character, you'll be Paragon level 10 on the other character. And any experience you gain on that character, as long as it's max level, will continue to gain Paragon experience.
Did you take some Red Bull or something, Ripper?
No, should I?
Wings pointing out.
Act 5 is pretty cool. I don't know much about it, but there's actually like a sort of a power struggle going on in the city. You'll see some dialogues with like ruffians and stuff trying to overthrow the king. Yeah, I think that's one of the things I like more about this expansion too. They kind of went back to the darker theme of the old game.
I agree. It does kind of have a throwback feel. Kind of reminds me of Diablo 1.
Let's explore this little side dungeon here. Contested Villa.
If Goat and Tofu kind of sound similar, it's because they're brothers. I don't know if you can hear that. Very similar resemblance in their voice. So again, it's nice, especially in Act 5 of Diablo 3 here, to actually have a couple buddies to play with. It just makes it easier and it goes quicker. Obviously, you can play solo, but I think one of the great things about Diablo is you can bring friends in the game and play and really have fun with it. My passive skills are pretty good. I got Glass Cannon, Cold-Blooded, and Galvanizing Ward. All of those passive skills, for me at least, are helping me out a lot. And then I have a couple nice ice spells on the hotbar. Archon is huge if you are a mage. In my opinion, it's a great spell to have just because you can just wreck stuff. So there's another cool thing they've added in Diablo. It's called Adventure Mode. I'm not going to touch base on it too much just because it's more beneficial once you hit level 70. But with Adventure Mode, there's quests and you get a lot more experience, and they really did a cool job with that. So future videos will maybe go through Adventure Mode a little bit more. But for now, let's continue with the content of Reaper of Souls. Let's progress here, kick some butt, hopefully get some cool items as well.
Big Bad Wolf down.
We are thrilled that you have
Get 'em.
located a surviving regiment of
I keep forgetting all the loot that drops is just for you specifically. Like each character only sees that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of miss racing people for loot in D2.
That was part of the fun, getting something somebody else wanted.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, or you can look on our, if you right-click our name in the friends list and then click View Profile. Like, we can take a break and do that whenever, but you can see, like, all of our armor and mouse over it.
I'm looking at it now. Wow, that's awesome. That's a nice flail, dude. Jeez.
Mine allows me to move with Blessed Hammer. Usually you have to cast it and it just orbits from the cast location. But with mine, I can cast them and I can still move around and they follow me. Which is how the Paladin was actually in Diablo 2. Whenever you casted them, they just followed your character around.
For some of the new players to Diablo 3, or people that haven't played since the release, I'm looking on the top left here. We have our characters, our names, and obviously you guys have some kind of like cool icon in the back here, and you also have a number beneath your health bar. Tofu has 221 and Gopane has 145. Can you guys talk to me about that? What is that exactly? What does that mean?
That's your Paragon level. In Paragon 2.0 they actually removed the level limit, so you could only get to Paragon level 100 before, but now you can, I guess it's limitless now. You can go to whatever until you've maxed out all your skills.
Once you max out everything on here, the one thing that can't be maxed is your primary stat. So like strength for the Crusader, this could actually, I mean, even if you're Paragon level 2000, this would just infinitely keep going. Everything else has like a 50 cap.
So essentially, I mean, you know, when you run into players with high numbers, obviously you know they've been playing for a while. They have a high Paragon stat, basically.
Yeah, totally.
Cool.
Some brewing here.
Except for Tofu's under 21, so I think it's a no-go. I received some kind of green plan, says Captain Crimson's Finery Set Blacksmith plan.
Nice.
Do you know what that is?
Yeah, it's a set plan. It'll actually give you access to a lot of different items, usually.
Okay, so you
like
can...
4 or 5 items that you can craft, and they give you set bonuses.
Awesome. It's one thing, it's always nice coming back to the music from Diablo as well as the sound effects. I love the sound effects. The potions, the...
They did a really good job with the soundtrack. There's only one track that we don't like. One with there's like some screeching violins that just go on forever, but for the most part the soundtrack's really good.
What's this big star on the map? Is that...
The legendary, I think. Is that orange?
Gotcha, yeah.
Probably popped when somebody was off screen, you didn't see it. It's a cool little feature they added a while back so you don't miss your legendaries as much.
That's a great feature, yeah, absolutely.
Or actually, come over to I'll show you something you can do. Since you're going to swap out that weapon and you don't need it anymore, come to the blacksmith. Just click on this anvil and it brings you right to the page to salvage. And then click that button in the middle with the anvil.
Yeah, it took it up to 398, which is even better. Plus, the 226 intelligence is pretty nice, so geez.
And resource cost reduction.
What's going on? What is going on?
Help me!
Alright, let's go, guys. Let's do this!
Hooah!
She mad? Just a little bit, yeah. Doesn't seem like a hermit.
So, the auction house went away, right? There's no more auction house, or...
Absolutely not.
What do you guys think about that?
I'm good with it. I think it enhances the gameplay. Kind of reduces the amount of people that come in games and just kind of be fully decked out. Their gear that they spent $10,000 on.
Only thing I'm worried about is like, what's the end game gonna be now?
Right.
You can't trade legendaries, you can't trade gems, you can't trade gold. There's no auction house.
Yeah, I'm a fan of the auction house being closed, but I'm definitely not a fan of the bind on account. I think there needs to be some kind of trading, even if it's just within clan. I mean, I know it wasn't for like everybody, but for me and a lot of people that I played Diablo 2 with, that was kind of the end game, was, you know, amassing you know, Stones of Jordan was really like the currency, kind of how Path of Exile has it right now, where you have just things that are usable in the game that are currency, and being able to trade those items. Let me show you how you can catch up to us real quick. Hit M, and then click on one of our portraits. You see our portrait next to the waypoint?
Oh, that's awesome.
There you go.
Yeah, so rather than going back to town and then clicking on your banner, that's a quick
Right.
way to do it. Nice. Good to know.
I didn't even know you could do that.
Correct path to it.
I like these big scary trees. Pretty cool. Definitely. Yeah, dude. Finally, we get to visit a dark forest. It's like kind of like my number one hope here.
Yeah, the blood mark is really cool.
I'm so good, I astound myself. This is one of the guide stones. Nothing happens when I approach it.
Let me try.
This is pretty cool here. This is kind of a callback to Talrash's tomb.
Each one etched with a sigil. Only the correct one marks the true entrance to the tomb, however. When you activate these stones, one of the wrong sigils disappears.
The first time I
What he said.
she burned. Father took me to the town square to see it. Look, he said, that is the face of evil.
We gotta find these little guide stones so we know which tomb we're supposed to go in.
Anything else?
Got it in.
When the flames engulfed her, her eyes found mine, and she laughed.
This will be a good battle.
A little vent down here. I just tried to jump down there, it didn't work.
Let's see where you've been
Yikes.
hiding, Malthael. The angels will never suffer us to live. They cannot accept the fact that we may choose our own path. At least demons are not so rigid in their beliefs.
Gonna need a lot of tampons for this fight.
Angels and demons don't concern me. We will choose our own destiny. You don't worry about that.
Diablo sent me a vision. He had returned, and you were the one who freed him. He always finds a way. My master will return. Diablo will return. I have done what I can to ensure it. He always...
Before she died, Adria conjured an image of Pandemonium.
She was searching for Malthael, so he must be there.
Well, guys, that's all the time we have. I want to thank Gulbane and Tofu for the help today in Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls. Having a lot of fun playing this game. I want to continue to do so, make more videos. It'd be awesome to also show some of the adventure mode. I think we have to hit level 70 for that, though. So more information on Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls on our website, MMORPGCom, as well as our YouTube channel. Thanks again for tuning in. My name's RipperX.